tight at the top of the table over in Italy, of course, with Juventus just 2 points adrift of Internazionale. But what's going to go on this weekend? In a busy match week, we're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks, about what's going on in a prediction video today. Serie A, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang at the old things, Serie A related, Blabbing Rose related, world football related. We're going to all hear boys under one roof. It looks like a two-horse race at the minute over in Italy, with Internazionale still leading the charge, with Juve not too far away. But of course, can the chasing pack close the gap a little bit? We'll take a look at it, all of it, in a second. Of course, people shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And of course, before we jump into it, make sure you bang the old subscribe. A whopping 78% of you are not subscribed. And also make sure you bang that like video, of course. Do yourselves a favour by smashing a like. You're going to get other Serie A content, other prediction content, other videos, of course, coming your way, because that feeds the algorithm. Get the YouTube algorithm working for you. But anyway, let's get into it. And of course, talk about what went on last time around. Let's get the Super Brew fired up. Oh, the Super Brew. We love you, Super Brew. We love you, Super Brew. Okay, let's get into it then, of course, and recap the last results. Some shockers there, of course, including the top one, Salernitana. Big 2-1 winners over Lazio. I went the other way. Napoli with a big 2-1 win over Atalanta. Again, I went the other way. AC Milan with a 1-0 win over Fiorentina. I went with a 3-0 win. A draw between Cagliari and Monza. Got on spot on the nose. Sassuolo, 4-3 winners. 7-goal thriller there against Empoli. I went with a 2-0 win myself. Frosinone, 2-1 winners over Genoa. I went with the draw. Roma, 3-1 winners over Udinese. 2-0 win in my eyes. Juve and, of course, Inter with a 1-1 draw there. 3-2 win is, I went with the Juventus. Verona and Lecce 2-2 draw. I went with the 1-1 draw. And Bologna 2-0 winners over Torino. I went with a 2-1 win as well. So what does that do to the Super Brew and all that business? Well, I'll tell you in just a second while that sucker's firing up. Let's take a little look then. And of course, the table. The table just looks like that. And of course, it is Inter right now, 32 points on the board, with Juve in second. There's AC Milan and then Napoli in the top four. Going down, Empoli, Verona and Salernitana. Roma within striking distance of the Champions League spotters. Of course, that's that. Of course, this is the link for the Super Brew, which I'm about to show you. Of course, as we jump into the deep end right here, right now. So recapping the results, here we go. Where are you? There we go. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So Hans Wurst kicking off with a banger this past week. 18 points on the board for him. He is top dog this past week. Costas K, of course, is in second spot, 17.5 this past week, and Vinny Hong in 14.5. If you see your name in there, get in there. Smash the old likey. Where's my name? Where is my name? There I am. I got 10.5 points, of course. Middle of the road. Nothing too special, but that's not what really matter. It's all about the leaderboard. It's Costas K right now, 147 points on the board at the moment. Vinny Hong up one spot to number 2. 77 down to number 3 there. Hansworth's big mover up 6 to number 5. I'm around about 14th, up 2 spots. Of course, making a push for that top 10, and we're going to go for it this week. Of course, don't forget, if you see your name in there, smash the old likey. See your name, smash the old subscribe if you haven't done so already. That's, of course, the Super Brew. Wide open, 100% free. I don't get anything of it, just your company. And I do like your company. So, not Vinny company, but this company. So let's get into the next round of games. They are coming at you thick and fast. I'm going to start on Friday. We're going to start Friday. We're going to start with... No, we're not going to start Friday. We're going to start with Fiorentina against Salernitana in the battle of the Tinas. Tina Turner Tinas. That's on Sunday, December the 3rd. Played each other 8 times in 1998. 4 wins for Fiorentina, 2 for Salernitana, and 2 draws, of course. Biggest win for the host was a 4-0 win. They got 16 goals in those 8 matches. That's 2 goals a game on average. Salernitana, though, their biggest win, 2-1 win. They got 8 goals scored in those 8 games. You can do the math on that one. 50% form, though, for Salernitana right now. 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. However, just 1 defeated past 4. They are 20th with 8 points on the board. Up against Fiorentina, also on 50% form for them right now. 1-3 and lost 3. They are 7th with, of course, 20 points on the board. Last time around, over the Stadio Artemino Franchi, it was a 2-1 win for Fiorentina back in November 2022. But the odds right here, right now, we're looking at the hosts. They, of course, are 94 on for the victory. Red hot favourites, 15-4 is your draw, 6-1 is your long shots. 3-0 win for me for Fiorentina on this one. Salernitana taking the L on this. Meanwhile, it is Genoa up against Empoli on Saturday, November the 2nd. December the 2nd. Played each other 25 times since 1999. We've got 8 wins for Genoa, 7 wins for Empoli, and 10 draws, of course. Biggest win for Genoa, 3-1 win. They got 25 goals scored. They got 26 goals scored in 25 games, 1.04 goals a game on average. Empoli, biggest win for them, 2-0 win. They got 23 goals scored in 25 matches, 0.92 goals a game on average. 42% form, though, are Empoli. Just 1 win and 4 for them. 18th for the table and 10 points for the world. Up against Genoa, who are in 15th with 14 points. 50% form for them right now, winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. Last time around, they're over at the Luigi Ferraris. It was a 0-0 draw back in March 2022. But the odds here, we are looking at Genoa 2019 on the island, a slight favourite here. 13-5 for the victory and 14-5 is your visitors here. We are backing a draw here, point apiece right down the middle. What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Lazio, of course, through to the Champions League, it looks like, but of course struggling a little bit in the league. Up against, of course, Claudio Ranieri's Cagliari. Played each other 48 times since 1993. We've got 28 wins for Lazio, 8 wins for Cagliari, 12 draws, of course. Biggest win for Lazio, 4-0 win. They got 83 goals scored in those 48 games, 1.73 goals a game on average. Cagliari, though, 4-1 win, their biggest, scoring 41 goals in 48 matches, 0.85 goals a game. Cagliari, though, on a good bit of form right now, 67% form for them right now, just 1 defeat at the past 6. They are 17th with 10 points on the board. Up against Lazio, 58% form for them right now, 2 defeats to the last 6, 11th in the table, and 17 points on the board at the moment. Last time around, though, over in Lazio, was a 2-2 draw back in September 2021, but the odds here, we're looking at, of course, Lazio 7-4 on for the rotary, 3-1 and draw. 90-4 is, of course, Cagliari. I'd love to see an away win here, but I don't see it. 2-1 win for Lazio, and Sarri ball will continue. Lecce against Bologna on Sunday, December the 3rd. Now, these two sides have played each other 26 times since 1997. 3 wins to Lecce, 13 wins to Bologna, and 10 draws. Biggest win for Lecce, 2-0 win. They got 23 goals scored in 26 matches, 0.88 goals a game on average. Bologna, though, 2-0 win. Their biggest, scoring 37 goals in 26 matches, 1.42 goals a game on average. Bologna on 75% form for them right now, just 1 defeat at the past 6. They are 6th in the table with 21 points on the board right now. Meanwhile, Lecce on 25% form for them, without a win in the last 9, 13th for the table with 15 points. Last time around at the Via del Mare, it was a 3-2 win for Bologna, who have won 4 in the bounce against Lecce, scoring on average 3, 6, 9, 11 goals in those 4 games combined. The odds for this one, though, Lecce 90-10 for the victory, 11-5 is the draw, 6-4 is your away win here. We are going 0-0 draw, point apiece right here down the middle. What do you think about that? Again, down below, Milan against Frosinone, of course, that's coming at you on a Saturday, December the 2nd. Now, these two sides have played each other 4 times since 2015. 2 wins for Milan, nothing for Frosinone, and 2 draws. Biggest win for Milan was a 2-0 win. They got 9 goals scored in 4 matches, 2.25 goals a game on average. Frosinone have scored 5 goals in those 4 games, 1.25 goals a game on average, winning 3 of the last 4, 50% form for them over the last 6. They are 10th with 18 points on the board. Up against Milan, who are 50% form for them, also 1-2 lost to and draw to over the last 6. They are 3rd, 26 points on the board at the moment. Last time around at the Giuseppe Meazza, it was a 2-0 win for Milan, who did the back-to-back clean sheets against Frosinone, and again unbeaten against them over the last 4. The odds here, though, for this one, 9-4 on for the victory here is your Milan, 15-4 is the draw, and 13-2 is, of course, your away win here. 3-0 win for Milan on this one by me. That's right. Going into it, then it's Monza, it's Juve. It's all kicking off on this one on December the 1st. That's a Friday. Played to the 4 times since 2021. We've got 2 wins for Monza, 2 wins for Juventus, no draws. Biggest win for Monza was a 2-0 win. They got 5 goals scored in those 4 games, 1.25 goals a game on average. Juve, 2-1 win. Their biggest, 4 goals scored in 4 games. That's a goal a game on average as well. Of course, the visitors, 92% form for them right now. 5 wins the last 6. They are 2nd with 30 points on the board. Up against Monza on 58% form for them right now. Just 1 defeat the past 6. They are 9th with 18 points on the board as well. Last time around, they're over at the Stadio Briatano. It was a 1-0 win for Monza back in September 2022. Of course, the odds right here right now, we're looking at it. We're looking at 14-5 is your Monza, 21-20 is your Juve, 23-10 is your draw. I'm expecting a feisty little game here on this one, if I can find my mouse. But I'm backing 2-0 win for Juve on the road. Cream will rise to the crop on this one. Napoli against Internazionale is another zinger chicken dinner coming at you on Sunday, December the 3rd. Of course, it's 4th against 1st. 50 times they played each other since 1993. 17 wins for Napoli, 21 wins for Inter, 12 draws, of course. Biggest win for Napoli, 4-1 win. They got 60 goals scored in those 50 games, 1.20 goals a game on average. Into those 4-0 win, their biggest, scoring 66 goals in those 50 games, 1.32 goals a game as well. 92% form, though, for Inter at the moment. Of course, just 5 wins and a draw in the last 6. They are top with 32 points on the board. Up against Napoli under Walter Mazzarri now. 67% form for them right now. Just 1 defeat the past 6. 4th in the table and 24 points on the board as well. Last time around, though, over at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, it was a 3-1 win for Napoli back in May 2023. Of course, Napoli are on the odds here, 50-8 for the victory. 11-8 is your Inter. 5-2 is your draw. I don't know. I can't remember which way I went. I think I went went with Inter to get something out of it. 2-2 draw in the end, and I think they'll be happy, and Napoli will take a point in the bag, none the same. Meanwhile, Sassuolo against Roma coming at you on Sunday, December the 3rd. Now, these two sides have played each other 20 times since 2013. 2 was for Sassuolo, 9 for Roma, 9 draws, of course. Biggest win for Sassuolo, 4-2 win. They got 25 goals scored in 20 matches, 1.25 goals a game on average. Roma, though, 3-0 win, their biggest, scoring 39 goals in 20 matches, 1.95 goals a game. They're on 58% form, are Roma this week. At the moment, 3 wins the last 6. They are 5th with 21 points on the board. Up against Sassuolo on 50% form for them right now. 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2. Just 1 defeat, though, in the last 5. 14 for the table and 15 points on the board. Last time around, they're over at the Empoli Stadium. It was a 1-1 draw back in November 2022. The odds here for this one, Sassuolo 5-2 for the victory. 13-5 is the draw. Even Stevens is, of course, your Roma. We're backing Roma here. 2-1 win for them. Mourinho's boys taking the points. And moving on. Torino against Atalanta. Is that a bonus? No, it's not. It's on Monday night. That's right. It's, of course, all eyes on this one. Played the 44 times since 1993. We've got 13 wins for Torino, 18 wins for Atalanta, 13 draws, of course. Biggest win for Torino, 5-1 win. They got 59 goals scored in 44 matches, 1.34 goals a game. Atalanta, the biggest win for them, 7-0 win. 70 goals scored in 44 matches, 1.59 goals a game on average. On 50% form are Atalanta at the moment. 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. They are 8th with 20 points on the board. Up against Torino, who are 12th, 16 points on the board. Of course, 42% form for them as well. Last round at the Stadio Olimpico Grande Torino, it was a 2-1 win for Atalanta, who did the double over Torino last season, scoring 5 goals to their 2, respectively. 50-8 on is, of course, your Torino. 50-8 is your Torino. 6-4 is your Atalanta. 23-10 is your another tight one here, but I'm going to go with the host here. 2-1 win for Torino. Maybe a surprise in the making, but who bloody knows? And I believe this might be the last one here. Udinese against Verona coming at you on Sunday, December the 3rd. Played each other 24 times since 1996. 9 was Udinese, 6 for Verona, 9 draws, of course. Biggest win for Udinese. 4-0 win. They got 34 goals scored in 24 matches, 1.42 goals a game. Meanwhile, Verona on 4-0 win, their biggest, 28 goals scored in 24 matches, 1.17 goals a game. Verona are free falling, 8% form for them right now. 5 defeats in the last 6. They are 19th with 9 points on the board. Up against Udinese, 42% form for them right now. Just 1 win in 6, 60 for the table, and 11 points on the board. 2 teams, of course, desperate for some results. Stadio Friuli, the venue. Last time around, it was a 1-1 draw back in January 2023. The odds here for this one, we're looking at Udinese 11-8 on for the victory. 5-2 is the draw. 70-4 is your visitors, who are underdogs here. 2-1 win for the hosts. Back in the bookies on this one and taking the spoils. That, of course, completes the pack. And that, of course, is my picks for this round of games. And, of course, if you want to get involved yourself, that's the link. Free to enter, but that's the table, what it will look like if I get it all spot on those. Be sure to get the old subscriptions going. Make sure you bang the subscribe. Whopping 78% of you are not subscribed. And make sure you bang the like. Get the YouTube algorithm working for you. What's the point of having a YouTube algorithm, of course, and it not working for you? To get the content that you want by smashing the old like. Do us a favour, smash the like. Until then, guys, I'll see you soon for the next one. Busy weeks coming up ahead over the Christmas period, but until then, I'll see you soon for the next one.